The hell's going on here, girl? Shit. All of shit laid out here. I'm gonna cook tonight. If anybody will join me, shit. I'm gonna make some shrimp and some chicken tenders, girl. Okay, my grease is hot enough. Somebody's out there, girl. I gotta set this thing where I can see some shit. Girl, this is more. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to share it. I don't want to do nothing. Okay. Okay, super chat. Okay. Hi, one person. I see two people. Hi, two people. What's going on? I look ragged, girl. We went fishing today. So I'm super ragged. Raggedy. I want to see the fucking comment. Well, there we go. Hi, Steve. Hi, Satin. We caught one 28-inch, what do you call it? Black drum. This one here, I'm just cooking. I just want y'all to join me while I'm cooking, girl. I got me some shrimp. This is actually our bait. Girl, that's right. I'm cooking my bait. The shrimp, there's some of them are little. Oh, girl, I'm just gonna drop in there, girl. Yeah, we caught one 28-inch black drum and one little sand trout, and that was it. And Richmond wanted me to clean that fish, and I was like, girl, I don't want to mess with that. So I finally talked him into giving it. We gave it to one of the fishermen that was fishing off the shoreline when we pulled our boat out of the water, because you know they're not privileged like the rich people that got boats. So we gave it to some poor man that was fishing, and I walked up to him. I told Richmond, I said, I want to give it to somebody poor. Satin, you're the only one here. Shrimp is bait, that's right. Oh, yeah, we used live shrimp, but these shrimp were still alive when we got home. So I decided to butterfly them out, and I'm going to just cook them. So I told Richmond, I said, I don't want to clean this fish. This one big ass fish. It was 28 inches long. It's big. I said, I want to give it to somebody, but I want to give it to like a family, you know, like a poor person. So we drove down the dike. They call it the dike, girl. It's not a lesbian bar, believe me, girl. That would not be politically correct, by the way. No, we drove down the dike, and there was this old black man that was fishing by himself. He had a straw hat on. Poor man. His truck looked like it had been to Iraq and then to it looked like it had been through the war, girl. So I knew he was probably. Anyway, I gave him that fish, and when I asked him, I said, "Do you want this fish?" And he He said, has anybody told you today that they love you? I was like, oh, that was sweet. Hey, Cinnamon Stick Satin in Little Texas. What's going on, Little Texas? I'm just cooking. This is just random live. I'm just cooking I'm gonna cook some chicken tenders and our bait. Okay, so our bait, I had them soaking in some egg water, and hot sauce. And now I'm just tossing them in some fish fry that I have in a bag. Okay, I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to shake the excess off, and I'm going to throw them all up in here. They're not real big shrimp, but they were live. They were still alive when we got home. I don't know how you can get any fresher than that. Yeah, he gave me a fist bump, and he said, has anyone told you today that they love you? And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it was crazy because he said, the last thing he said to me was, I really appreciate it because I have a big family to feed. Dude looks like he was about 75 years old. I'm like, how the fuck you still fucking at 75, girl? Maybe you need some, quit buying Viagra and buy some condoms. I don't know. I guess he's got grandkids living with him or whatever. But a 28-inch black drum, that'll feed a lot of people. You know what was also funny? He had a little ice chest, and I had plenty of ice. But I looked at his ice chest, and I said, I don't think that fish is going to fit in your ice chest. I said, but I got some extra bags of ice if you just want to put it in one of these bags. It wouldn't even really fit in there, to be honest. And you know what he said? He said, no, I'm going to fillet it right here next to the road. Right on the side of the road, I'm going to fillet it. I was like, shit. That made my day right there. I was like, I gave it to the right person. Shit. He'd be like, I'm filleting it. I'm going to fillet this motherfucker right next to the road, girl. Oh, okay. So we got our shrimps coated nicely. I shook off the excess, okay? Now I'm going to drop them in the grease. It's on 400. I always put it on 400 and turn it down to 350. But shrimp take about 2 minutes to cook. 2 to 3. You don't really want to cook it longer than 3. I usually use my phone as a timer, but since I'm on live, I can't do that. So I'm just going to look at this clock here. It says 7:44 p.m. So when it says 7:56, we'll pull them out. I mean, no, I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, about 7:47, girl, just like the airliner. Shit. Okay, we're gonna give them a nice shake and bake. Yeah, shrimp cook real fast on me. Who else forgot? Anybody else? Satin. There's a lot of satin, girl. I wish I had me some satin sheets of cinnamon. I got some cinnamon sticks. You want to see some? Look at this, girl. I'm over my cupboard here. I know it's all dysfunctionalized and disoriented. Look there, girl. Got me a big ass bag of cinnamon sticks. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them. It's one of them things you just like. The holidays are coming, girl. Maybe we'll make some cinnamon something. Okay. Okay, it's 7:45. So about 7:47. See, they're already floating. Whenever you're frying shit and it starts to float, that pretty much tells you it's done. But I want the batter to get done. So I'm gonna pull them at 7:47. Say hi, Prada, and little shit Dodo. Where you going, Dodo? Dodo, tell everybody how you love to shit in the house. After I let you outside for an hour, this dog loves to shit in the house, girl. I don't know what her problem is. Get you a pan lined with towels. My imaginary husband's like, "Ooh, you gonna use that pan on a live? Do you want everybody to know how ghetto your cooking ware is?" Girl, this pan I inherited from my mom and dad, and just look at it. I remember my mom cooking shit in this thing when I was like 10 years old. I'm 50, so it's at least 40 years old. Girl, can you imagine how many recipes and food has been in this thing? It's well seasoned. Shit, I ain't embarrassed. 7:46. Okay, we're getting there. Ooh. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Yeah, I did make his day sadden. He was so happy. He fist bumped me. He was like, "Has anybody told you today that they love you?" I was like, "Yes, girl. Half the men at the boat launch, but that's because I'm fine as shit." I mean, but anyway. What? Cinnamon sticks can be used to keep what? Ants away from your pantry? Away from it? Nah, I would think the opposite. I think they would be attracted to a cinnamon stick. That's crazy. They'll keep ants away. Well, maybe I'll just start throwing cinnamon sticks all over the yard. Maybe they'll stay out of my yard too. Girl, I need a haircut. Look at my... You notice I shaved off my goatee, but it's coming back. I had to do that to do my little Trailer Trash Tammy video that I did. Because I was like, I think that'd be kind of weird to do Trailer Trash Tammy with a goatee. I know she's butch girl, but damn. Okay, 7:48. We overcooked our shrimp because I was so busy talking to you wonderful people. They're going to taste like rubber now, maybe, huh? Whoop, don't drop the phone in the grease, girl. That's what our shrimp. Okay, so we're going to dump them in our little thingy there, and then we're going to get on our little chicken tenders. Okay. Hope none of y'all get seasick me moving the phone around too much. What are you doing, little Texas? Your uncle and my sister, who were over here earlier, they went to the fall festival today. Okay, so let's get the chicken tenders. Hold on, girl. Yeah, big ass bag of chicken tenders. Okay, so whenever I fry chicken, I usually season it. I like to season it at least one day ahead of time. The day before. And 2 days even better. But these tenders, I put some of this on here. Some Cajun seasoning called Slap Your Mama. So I seasoned them up with that yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. So they ought to be nice and marinated. And then in my flour, I use self-rising flour. I learned that from Paula Deen. She said when you fry shit, self-rising flour. So this is self-rising flour. And I season my self-rising flour up with this fajita seasoning, Fiesta brand. Here in Texas, they have, I don't know if you can get this where you live, but any fajita seasoning will do. I'm being attacked by my little sister and her cousin. Sound like you need some off spray. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my oven on and crank it all the way down to the lowest setting, because that's gonna keep my chicken and shrimp warm while I fry the shit up. Let's taste it. You know what's terrible though, girl? There's one of my shrimp. This was bait, girl. This should have been at the end of my fishing pole. Well, now Now it's at the end of my fingertips. What's sad about all this is I'm gonna cook chicken tenders, and I looked in my Rev, and I don't have any. I don't have any blue cheese. I don't have any ranch. I don't have nothing to dip these things in. I got some sweet and sour sauce from Jack in the Box. I got some cheese sauce. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna eat a. I'm just gonna get a couple of them. I got some cheese sauce to dip them in. Girl, we'll have them tomorrow. I'll reheat them or whatever. Maybe I'll mukbang some. So, okay. So see how our shrimp came out. Mmm. 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 Oh, perfect. Juicy, crispy. Tastes like a ruptured oil pipe out in the Gulf of Mexico, where we caught them. Mmm. Okay. Exxon and BP will be very proud. Okay. Now heat up the oven. Set these over here. Okay. Let me read a few comments before I turn the phone down. Yes, you need some off for them children, Little Texas. No blue cheese or ranch. That's a crime. I know, Satin. You have a big ass bottle of each and you live alone. Shit. I'm gonna come on. Why don't I just come over to your house? Can I cook it? Can I? Girl, just come over here. Bring your ranch and blue cheese. Mmm. Girl, how about this Halloween mask? The Michael Myers mask. And when we were out there fishing today, there was a what they call a party boat. There was a big boat. Probably had 70, 80 people on it fishing, like a charter. And I told my imaginary husband, I said, give me that mask. I put my mask on. And we drove past the boat, and I was just looking at him all goofy like he looks at him. And I started going like this. They were laughing. Those people on the boat, that made their day. The people was whipping out their phones, taking pictures. It was hilarious. Do y'all know the story, the true story behind this mask in the Halloween movie? I watched the documentary. When they were making the Halloween movie, or they were about to make it, they wanted the killer, Michael Myers, to wear some kind of mask, okay? Well, they were having a hard time coming up with what kind of mask they wanted. So they had a designer that was making all kind of different masks, and every mask they saw was like, no, beep, 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 my oven's ready, girl. Anyway, they couldn't make a decision on what kind of mask that Michael Myers would be wearing, right? So the story goes, I don't know who, somebody went by the studio where this artist made these masks. Dropped by to discuss the mask or whatever. And he had this prototype sitting on a stand. And when the I don't know, somebody had something to do with the, let's just say it was the producer, okay? The producer walked in, he looked, and he saw this sitting on the thing, and he was so creeped out by it, just being solid white. And he said, "Is that the mask you're working on for the movie?" He's like, "Yeah." He said, "But I haven't painted it yet or nothing. It's just that's just the raw version of it." And he said, "Nope. That is the version of it. That's what we're going to use." They just went with that. Notice how it has the eyebrows aren't painted. No, there's just a solid white. Yeah. Isn't that cool? He saw it sitting on, he's like, what's more scarier than that? Shit. We don't need to do nothing. Hell yeah. I thought that was pretty cool, actually. Okay, girl. Let's get to the, well, my oil's getting hot. Hotter. Okay, I'm going to crank my oil back up from 350 to 400 because I want the temperature to build up. Because when you drop anything in oil, the oil is going to drop in temperature. So if you want to fry at 350, you don't want to heat your oil to 350 and then drop your shit in there because it's going to drop it down to like 300, okay? And then your batter's going to get gummy, fall off, and all that shit, okay? So always get your oil hotter than the temperature you want to fry it in, okay? Okay, so I seasoned the chicken with that, and then I seasoned my flour with this. And I told you I learned to use self-rising flour from Paula Deen. Okay. Now this other little trick I, I learned at Church's Chicken. I don't know if y'all got Church's Chicken wherever you live, but I saw this guy doing it. When I ordered Church's Chicken, I was waiting because they always slow. So I was just sitting there waiting for my chicken. I was watching the guy in the back cook the chicken. I was like, I wonder how they cook this Church's Chicken. And I noticed he was throwing the chicken into a big container full of flour, and he was tossing it, right? Then he was throwing the chicken in these two baskets that were in front of him. He was throwing the chicken into these baskets, and he was pushing them down twice like that. And then he was taking the chicken out and throwing them back in the flour. And then he was tossing them around. Then he was throwing them in the grease. And I was like, what is he doing? So I went around where I could get a better view. What he was doing is he was taking the chicken, Popeye's chicken, and he was throwing it in the flour. And then these two baskets were on a spring where they would pop back up. It was just dipping the chicken in water. So he was dipping them in water twice. And then he was taking them out and throwing them back in the flour and then into the grease. So what it does is it makes for a more bigger flour, okay? I don't fry anything, no oil, just air fry. Girl, I have that thing over here, that New Wave my sister insisted on buying. I did not want that thing, but I love that thing. And it's kind of an air fryer. I know. All you air fry people, okay. Girl, don't get me started on the air fryer. No, they're a great invention. But anyway. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to tilt it down. I'm going to keep talking. Can y'all see the cooker? Okay. So, what we're going to, girl. So, we're going to do it like they did all up in the churches. So, what he did is he threw his chicken in the flour. I'm going to do, some of these tenders are ginormous, girl. Okay. So he tossed them in the flour. The self-rising flour. Paula Deen says that's the one you got to use. Okay. Tossed them in the flour. And they dipped it in the water. Can y'all see that? Okay. There we go, girl. Shake off the excess. Dip it in the water. That's the way we do it. This is how we do it. Damn, girl. I got white snow everywhere, girl. Shit. Is this a 1980s party? All this white powder everywhere? Shit, girl. Back in the 80s. I had a party one time. Okay, so after you double dip it, see? We're going to lay them in the thingy before we drop. I had a party one time, girl. My dad used to work for a company called Bryan Foods. They're just like Oscar Mayer. They sell Weenie Wednesday, girl. But they sold ham and all kind of lunch meats and stuff. Anyway, he had to travel a lot for that job because their headquarters was in Tupelo, Mississippi. So he used to take this plane that he called a puddle jumper, little propeller plane. He had to go to a lot of meetings and stuff. But anyway, one weekend, my parents, my mom usually didn't go with him, but I suspect she thought he was cheating on her. So she said, I'm going to go see what's so wonderful all up in Tupelo. You know the song, when whoever's in New England's through with you. That's what my mom was singing. Whenever that bitch in Tupelo, but turns out he was really going to a business meeting. But anyway, Bryan Foods. Where was I going with that story, girl? Girl, I lost my train of thought. I was taking you down that road, and then I just fell off, honey. Look at that. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 tenders, okay? So I'm gonna wash off my hands. Where was I going with that story, girl? I hate it. Being 53 sucks. You start telling a story, and then you, girl. As much as I like to beat up on Joe Biden, I shouldn't. Because I understand, girl. Alright, let's drop it. Alright, let's drop them. We got our grease. It's up to 400. See, the light ain't on. It's 400. Let's drop them in there, girl. We're going to turn our grease. We're going to turn it back down to 350. Now, chicken tenders should take about... Oh, shit, girl. I started the oven. Now I ain't even got a reference here. It's showing me how hot my oven is. Okay. 802. Chicken tenders, probably about 6 minutes. We're going to do 6 minutes. Girl, I don't even know where I was going with that story. Shit. Don't you hate that? I'm doing it all the time, girl. Shit, y'all better enjoy Big A Steve right now. 'Cause by next year, I may not be able to form a fucking sentence, girl. Alright, let me refresh my drink. So Steve, it's probably that bourbon you're drinking. No. I don't know where I was going with that story. Okay, anyway, my dad used to work for a company called Brian Food. I'll just go down a different road. And they sold, they were just like Oscar Mayer. They sold everything. In fact, they were kicking Oscar Mayer's ass. My dad worked for Kroger for 40 years. He started as a sacker, a bag boy. And then he sucked his way, he worked his way up to district manager. And when he retired, his stores were so what? How long did I say it was going to be, girl? 6 minutes? I don't even remember what this said. 2, 3, 4. Girl, we're going to burn our tenders too, because I ain't paying attention. Anyway, where was I? My dad started with Safeway, actually, out in California. And then he moved to Texas. Long story, girl. Started as a sacker, worked his way into the meat department. Hey, Wildcat! Worked his way into the meat department, became a meat manager, store manager, then he became a district manager. Well, his Kroger stores, which I believe Kroger owns some stores out in California that they're called Save a Lot or I don't know, Drive Safe, Be Safe, Safe Sex, something like that. Anyway, his stores here in Texas were always in the top 10 of profitability. Girl, I can't believe I said that without stuttering. He was a good manager. He knew, in fact, after he retired, for years, I would go to a Kroger store. And people I'd go in there and they recognized me. They knew I was his son. And they would come up to me. I had a lady one time grab my hands like she wanted to pray, girl. She was like, "We miss your dad so bad. These little college punks are hiring to run the store. They're just, it's awful." I'm like, I know, girl. But anyway, when he retired from Kroger, his numbers were so good that this is back before internet or anything, so I don't even know how this company knew about him. But this Brian Foods was this new startup company, kind of like Oscar Mayer. And they were located in Tupelo, Mississippi. Somehow they got wind that my dad had retired. And they were beating down his door trying to hire him because they wanted their footprint into Kroger. they wanted to get into Kroger, but Kroger, I think Kroger's headquarters is Columbus, Ohio, or something. But it's very corporate, so I mean, it's like it's hard to get in. So they knew that he knew so many people that he could get their product in the door, which he did. So they hired him, and he was kicking Oscar Mayer's ass. Oscar Mayer was almost being pushed completely off the shelf. Like they got less and less and less shelf space because Brian Foods really was a good product. It was really great. They had the best bologna, and the only thing Brian I see anymore is this UPS man's named Brian. Sometimes, no, girl, I'm sorry. There's some corn dogs, Brian corn dogs up here at the Food Town. There's a Food Town grocery store up here, and they still carry Brian. I also carry Brian sometimes when he drinks too much. Okay, our tenders are still cooking. 8:07, girl. Can somebody tell me what the time was when I dropped these in here? They're not floating yet, so I don't know. Little Texas on here. He was that, and y'all just talking to each other shit. They're like, I can't believe he's still alive and he's just frying chicken and shrimp. Ew. For those of y'all that just jumped on, I'm going to take another bite of this. This is our bait. We went fishing today. And we didn't use all our bait, so I told my imaginary husband, shit, those shrimp are pretty good size and can't get no fresher than that. They were still jumping and kicking when I put them in the refrigerator. Hello, JC. Oh, you know what? I do have some shit for the shrimp, though. I got some tartar sauce. I got some cock tail sauce. Shit, bro. Oh. Steve. Y'all want to see this begging ass bitch down here? Look at this. Look how big Dolce is now. She's almost the same size as Prada. You scared? Where y'all going, big? Come back. Alright, go shit behind the TV. I'll clean it up later. I'm trying to see y'all's comments. I haven't done it live in a while. Oh, these shrimp are good, girl. I don't know why we didn't catch no fish, because these shrimp taste good. Those fish missed out. They're not floating yet. I don't know how long I'm supposed to cook them. What did I say, 6 minutes? It's been at least 6 minutes, hasn't it? You don't get why people are gay. Jennifer, who is that? Jennifer Moniz? Well, girl, when you were born, did you remember going to a conference meeting with God and God asking you, do you want to be straight or gay? Probably not. I wasn't at that meeting either, honey. Because I'm sure most of us had to choose. Girl, I still choose to be gay. You straight people are crazy as fuck. Okay, our tenders are probably overcooked. Hey, Norris. Because they can, right? Move the troll. Girl, I love trolls. Jealousy is a motherfucker. These aren't floating yet, but they're supposed, when they float, they all float down here. These have been cooking at least 6 minutes, haven't they? Shit. Oh. I don't know why people are gay, girl. Because dick tastes good. That's why I'm gay. Shit. Mm. So this pussy. Pussy tastes good too. Everybody has their flavor, girl. Just like you like Thousand Island and I like ranch. Everybody's got their flavor, honey. You know what I'm saying? What was her name? Moniz. Sound like an oil painting, girl. Oh, that's ammonia. Matter of opinion, Steve. I know, sir. I think it tastes good. I don't know how long my tenders have been cooked. I'm about to overcook the fuck out of these things. They don't look brown. And if I'm gonna shove something in my mouth, girl, it's gotta be long and brown. Shit. I know I shouldn't get the best of time of day, but why you want to, with all the hate and the sadness and the killing and stabbing and murdering and stabbing in the world, why can't you just be happy? I'm miserable, so I'm going to bring everybody down to my level, girl. We're going to have a mass suicide up in this motherfucker. Not. Right, Satin? I thought I did too. Well, the thing is, I haven't, I've never cooked dinner in my life. And I used my phone as a timer, but I got it tied up with this, okay? So I think they're done. I think it's done, girl. We're going to say these are done. We're gonna dump them out right. Damn, girl, they swole up. You know what? That's a GMO chicken. We got it pumped all full of chemicals and shit. Shit, Steve, why are you testing them? They was in there for an hour. We didn't know you was making, you said chicken tenders, not chicken jerky. Oh yeah, they're done, bro. Okay, they're done. Okay, so let's do some more. Let's pay attention this time. Shit. Let's crank our oil back up to 400 like I said before. We're gonna put these in the oven like I said before. Just keep them warm, even though I turned the oven off so I can see my timer. Okay. So. Anyway, we had a good day. We had fun fishing. It's always fun fishing, even if we don't. For those of you who just tuned in, I don't know if you caught the story. We caught like a 28-inch, what they call a black drum. Girl, I actually don't like to keep them because they got parasites in them. They got worms in them sometimes. My imaginary husband wanted that shit. Okay, so I'm dipping my tenders in the flour, like I showed you. Shake off the excess. Dip it in water, just like Church's chicken does. Put it back in your flour. I didn't want to clean that big ass fish because they're hard to clean. A 28-inch fish is huge. And one that size probably wouldn't have had a whole lot of parasites in them. And they're not going to hurt you. You can, I mean, you know, once you fry them or whatever, it's just protein, girl. But it just kind of turns your stomach. It's not something you want to think about. Oh, this looks just like Church's chicken. For those of you just tuned in, like I said, I seasoned my flour with this. If you live in Texas, you know what that is. If you've been all up in the HEB. And then I season my chicken with this and let it sit in a Ziploc bag for a couple days. Oh, girl. It's like, damn, Steve, that's a lot of chicken. I know, girl. Damn, some of these tenders are ginormous. I'll toss them around. Like I said, Paula Deen taught me when you fry shit, you're supposed to put it in self-rising flour. I don't know. What happened to Paula Deen after she went all racist? Well, she had that slavery themed wedding or whatever she had. We ain't seen her since, girl. Ooh, they canceled her, girl. Just like my favorite, what do you call it? Pancake syrup. Got rid of her ass. Poor Paula. You know, Paula Deen isn't even a real chef. She just like a homemade chef. Yeah. Girl, you know what? Her food is so good because she adds a shitload of butter to everything. Okay, I gotta wash my hands. We're gonna drop them. 8:18, guys. Help me keep track this time. Shit. I noticed that damn, Steve, you got flour everywhere, girl. I know it looks like a Hunter Biden party up in this motherfucker. I noticed Whataburger cooks their chicken tenders for 6 minutes and 34 seconds. I don't know what the 34 seconds is for, but that's how long they cook their shit. But I don't know if that is. Oh, well, let me turn it down to 350. I don't know if that is. I don't know if their chicken tenders are pre-fried or what's going on. Okay, let's do some calling. Hey, Sherco. We went to the Fall Festival and now watching Steve. That's right. You've fallen twice tonight, girl. Go Michigan. What's going on in Michigan, girl? Sherry is my sister. She's right here in the same town. Girl, you weren't supposed to reveal exactly where we live. Okay, 8:18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 8:24, we're going to pull these. Yeah, we live in Pearland, Texas. It's a wonderful. It's a suburb of Houston. Well, I don't know, girl. What are we, Sherry? We're about 10 miles south of Houston. Just far enough to get out of the craziness. But Houston and Pearland is like night and day, even though we're like right on the edge of Houston. There's a lot of crime in Houston. It's very, very dangerous to go there at night. Or even during the day, girl. The difference is Pearland Police Department here where we live, they are dicks. I mean, whew, they don't put up with nothing. Girl, I forgot what time, how long out these were in here. What'd I say, girl? Fall festival going on tomorrow at church. Michigan football, Satin? Oh, I don't follow football, girl. I mean, I do hang out in the locker room sometimes, but I don't really know what's going on outside the door. Wait a minute, let me find out who said Leland. Why am I wearing sunglasses? I got eye sensitivity, girl. Why am I wearing sunglasses? Girl, you need to watch some of my mukbang. There's a fall festival going on tomorrow at the church. I can't wait to go. Oh, how sweet and stuff. That's right, Sam, because I look stellar in these motherfuckers. I look beautiful. Ah, Sherry, you went there. Because my future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Do y'all remember what time I said I had to pull these? I already forgot. 8:24. Thank you, Satin. Satin's keeping these chicken tenders tender. She's like, I ain't trying to eat no damn jerky. 46. Oh my God. Today it was hot in Texas. It was like, well, we were on Galveston Island fishing. It was in the high 80s. I think it got up in the 90s, somewhere up on the mainlands. Rock band at church. 8:18 is when I dropped them. 19:20. 4 inches, 2 to 3. 24. Yeah, 8:24 will be 6 minutes. But we can't forget about the 24 seconds or the 34 seconds that I don't know why Whataburger cooks them for 6 minutes and 34 seconds. I watched it when I was in there because their fryers are right in front of the register. Shit. I don't know why my tenders aren't floating. They're usually, when they're floating, they're done. But they're definitely, these were done well because you cooked the shit out of them, Steve. Go Michigan. Girl, I've seen northern Michigan. Everybody thinks Michigan is just like New York. They're like, okay, for those of you who don't know, I hadn't figured it out. I was a long haul truck driver for many, many years. And I've seen every state except Hawaii. Because for some reason an 18-wheeler doesn't do very well in the ocean, girl. But people would ask me, what's the most beautiful places you've seen in America? And I'd say, northern Michigan and northern New York. And they're thinking Detroit and New York City. They're like, ew. Like, girl. I'm getting very pissed at these tenders. They're not floating. But they got to be done, right? Girl, they're done. Yeah, upstate New York and upstate Michigan. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful country up there. Alright. Ding, 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 Tom Steve. Thanks, Ad. I pulled him, girl. You're in Central New York? Is that near Schenectady or somewhere? Okay, so let's see what I got. This is the first batch. Oh, girl. I broke it open and it didn't. Stringy. Steamy. Mm. Mm. They're actually not overcooked. They're good. They're fine. Syracuse. Oh, yeah. I drove an 18-wheeler since 1998. All over the United States and Canada. I've been all over New York a lot. Even up to Buffalo. And I'm going to tell you that crossing from like where Buffalo, New York is into Canada or out of Canada, oh God. That's some of the most beautiful scenery you'll ever see. That's why I tell people New York's one of the most beautiful states I've seen. They're like, oh, you just don't know, girl. And Michigan too, northern Michigan, up around the lakes. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna dump. Can you see it? I'm gonna dump these other ones here. Damn, girl. Ooh, they hot. This is a lot of tenders. Oh, Sherry Cole, you typed a book, girl. A Stephen King novel. Hold on, girl. My whole life I thought Australia was nothing but dry and barren outback. Because of Mad Max. Remember the movie Mad Max? They portrayed Australia as like a big nuclear war, dry badland. Yeah, I know, Badlands. Then you saw the movie Island of Dr. Usually when somebody says, I thought Australia, okay, was all dried up and shit. But it wasn't until I went down there. But then you said you seen a movie. I saw a movie that says that Australia was perfect, girl. She's gonna kick my ass. That's my sister. She's gonna be like, bitch, don't be calling me out. Bait. Mm. Mm. Got no dipping sauce. Actually, I do have. Hold on, girl. I got these here jalapeno cheddar, 6 for $1 at Food Town. We'll do the Tammy cheddar trash Tammy. There we go. I'm gonna dip it in some jalapeno cheddar sauce. Ooh, that first whiff. I know. I wish I had some. Ooh, it's kind of hard, girl. Mmm. Mm. Good though. Oh, I was late for a date, but I waited to the end of the movie to see where it was filmed. Girl, you one of those people that wait? You got two people. Two kinds of people in the theater, right? There's those people, y'all need to see what I'm doing over here. There are those people who, as soon as, oh girl, I got air on my tummy, air on my throat. There are those people who jump up as soon as the credits start to roll because they don't give a fuck who made the movie or who put all their time and effort and hard work and didn't see their family for months and all that. It doesn't matter, girl, as long as I was entertained for an hour and 30 minutes. Nobody cares. And then you got the people that just fucking want to sit there and look at all the credits. Oh, Tim Horton. Yes, I know him, girl. He worked on Jaws. And he used to have sex with the camera lady from Saving Private Ryan, that movie. You remember that, girl? They were having sex. Him and that girl. And then y'all want to know the whole backstory on the Hollywood mess. Okay, I'm going to turn my grease back up to 400 while I'm doing this. I'm doing my last shake off the axis. Dip it like churches. Shake off the axis. Dip it like churches. I learned this, girl, from watching a minimum wage worker at churches one day. I was like, holy shit, girl. I didn't know that's what you're supposed to do. That's what Church's Chicken does. They dip their chicken in flour, and then they dip it in water, and then they throw it back in the flour, and then they fry the shit. Hell yeah, girl. I'm gonna toss it. Toss it and toss it and toss it. Maybe we should toss some salad in here. I love you guys so much. I'm just sitting here thinking about these people are sitting here watching me fry chicken. And they're like late at night when they got probably way better shit they could be doing. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching me with this boring ass chicken fry video. I know. You like, girl, I got way better shit I could be doing. I got that light bulb that's burnt out in the closet down the hall. I need that cord for my computer in the bedroom. I could go to Best Buy and get that cord. Okay, that's it. My guitar needs to be tuned that I never play and never learned how to play. Who have we got on board right now? I want to talk about something. You know, guys, it's like and I don't want to dwell on it because I want to, I want this to be happy, guys. But like that little troll that came by earlier, it's like, it's amazing. You guys wouldn't believe the posts that I post on different, like TikTok and oh, let's drop it. Okay, 8:35. Everybody help me keep count. We want to cook this about 7 minutes. So 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, okay? 8:42. Y'all help me pay attention, girls. Turn it down to 350. That's 400. Oh, I got some flour on my, that's a messy ass kitchen, girl. No. It's just funny to me how many people... They don't realize Big A Steve is entertainment. They take it literally. It's like, bitch, why are you wearing sunglasses? Do you really think, I've told y'all that before. I've even had gay people get mad. It's like, bitch, I understand I am gay. I've been in the gay community for years. Of course, no gay man will wear these glasses. It's poking fun. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to entertain. It's meant to take you away from the everyday humdrum, life that you have. What, Steve? You telling my life sucks? No. That some people have. I don't even know how to word that, girl. It's to take, all of us have it. It's to take, girl, I already forgot what time I'm supposed to take these out. Shit. They're 8, they're 9, 44, 42, 43. I'm gonna check a 4. Girl, this sucks. Yeah. This is like, don't y'all know this is to make, it's to take you to a different place. To make you smile. It's to make you smile, bitch. That's what it's really about. Do I really need to explain it? God! It's like every time I have to explain a joke to my imaginary husband, you take all the fire out of it, girl. I got you too, Satin. I love you, girl. Brown chicken, brown cow. That's right. Egypt is in Africa. Girl. I don't know why. Maybe because I cooked shrimp tonight. Because shrimp nets, they will drag up all kind of nasty shit off the bottom of the ocean. Maybe that's why we're getting all these trolls tonight. I never got all this troll shit. People talking shit. Egypt is in Africa. Okay. Does it really matter where it is, girl? Well, I'm going to sleep way better tonight knowing that Egypt is in Africa. That's for sure. I didn't know what I was going to do with myself before that. I'm going to dip a little bit of this chicken and this jalapeno cheese sauce. Is it time to pull the chicken yet? Sad. I already forgot, girl. It usually floats. When it's done, it's supposed to float. Okay, Sherry. Don't be taking all my thunder. Talking. It's like you become more important than Big A Steve. Now I'm gonna go to bed with my feelings hurt. Shit, girl. What? This dog. Dolce, she's a bitch. It's not ready yet. Sad's paying attention, thank God. Because I am not. No, I don't, Wildcat. I like having my goatee. Like I said, I shaved it off so I could do the Trailer Trash Tammy parody. It makes me look fat. I look so skinny with a goatee. Now I shaved it off, I gained like 60 pounds. Girl. Even the UPS man ain't interested no more. He's like, bro, you need to lose some weight, bitch. Like, I just shaved my goatee. I don't care. It's hard to get laid without a goatee, girl. Do you like the Tammy? She's actually harder to impersonate than I thought. I thought when I turned the camera on, I was like, I'm gonna nail this. It's not as easy as I thought. Because there's a few moments in the video where I'm like, okay, that's not Tammy. That just sucks. My necklace. No, I still got my necklace, girl. It's upstairs. Hidden in a secret spot. My necklace is actually was my dad's necklace. Okay, side note, let us burn chicken tenders. I can't believe I'm dropping these chicken tenders and I'm forgetting what time they did come out of the oil, girl. I don't need to be eating all this though. Shit. I'm just breaking little pieces off with some cheddar jalapeno cheese. Where did I put my? Did I even get? No, I didn't. I got sauce for the shrimp. I got tartar and hot sauce. Hell yeah, girl. Little tartar sauce. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Okay, so bait, tartar sauce. Damn, why is the camera so weird with the line? I got cocktail and then I got tartar. Am I missing that many comments? Satin lives in New York. Yeah, New York. She answered the question. Sarah Cruz, is that what you said earlier? I'll go scroll back. New York is beautiful, I'm telling you. It is beautiful up there. Certain places. Well, it's just like Texas. There's parts of Texas that'll take your breath away. And then there's parts of Texas that make you want to fly back to wherever you fuck you came from. Ashley, where I live, Houston area is, in my opinion, the ugliest part of Texas. There's nothing here. It's just flat, industrialized. But if you want a job, girl, it's the place to be. They try to make the city look pretty by planting shit. Sad says chicken's dying, girl. I think you're right, girl. Ooh, it just looks just like Church's chicken. Look at that. I'm gonna unplug it. Shit, we're done, girl. It's enough of the chicken cooking. Yeah, Houston area is not. Try not to blind y'all with the skylight there. Houston's like not the prettiest place in Texas. Actually, it depends on what you want. If you go east from here, you get a lot of pine trees, big tall pine trees like forest. A lot of rednecks. The education level drops dramatically as you head east out of Houston. But if you go back west towards Austin, Austin is beautiful, but even more west past Austin and northwest of Austin, it gets very hilly, mountainous. It's beautiful up there. It really is. You got Bandera and all them towns up there. It's beautiful. A beautiful countryside up there. It used to be, but now it's getting overpopulated. Everybody's moving because they realize it's like, what do you call it? One of them best kept secrets. So anybody's got some money moving up there. Girl, shit, my chicken tenders are good. Everybody want to move to Texas. It's okay if you can handle the heat. It gets hot here. I mean, hot. It's not that it's hot. I mean, because Arizona, Las Vegas gets hot. Arizona gets hot. The difference is here in Texas, it gets hot, but we also have the humidity to go with it. So you feel like you're in a fucking sauna, girl. I mean, you ever sat in a sauna at a gym? Girl, I know I have. It's my favorite place to go in the gym. Shit, I don't even work out. I just go. In fact, when I joined the gym, I was like, girl, can I just get a sauna membership? I don't even want to touch none of this equipment. It's got COVID all over it and shit. Girl, I just want to go in the sauna. Steam room, girl. They were like, girl, you live in Texas. Don't you know it's already a steam room out there? I'm like, I know, girl, but this one's dark. And there's hot men in there, girl. So I was able to negotiate it finally. They gave me like a membership just to the steam room. I didn't lose no weight though, girl. I didn't get in shape at all. But I got a lot of phone numbers, girl. Shit. Oh. But anyway, Steve, you crazy bastard. Do balls shrink in the sauna? You know what's sad? There's so many directions I could go with that. I might ought to just leave that alone. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave it alone. It depends on what's sucking on them, girl. If you drain them enough, they will. They'll drive. They look like a what's that called, girl? A date? Or a prune? Oh, Steve, stop it. Okay. So we're gonna dump our last of the tenders. That's the last ones. Girl, don't they look just like Popeyes? Look just like Popeyes. No, Steve, that looks like a triple bypass to me. I know, right? Okay, let's read some comments. No, they shrink in the pool. They do. If the water's cold, girl, when we went to the river just recently camping, shit, they was shrank, girl. They crawl up way high up in there. It's like when you watch a horror movie. with a toddler, like a little child, and they just start crawling up your leg and then like all up on your, and you're like, oh, get off me, bitch. That's kind of what your nuts do in the cold water, girl. So my question is, for you females out there, what do y'all have an issue with the cold water? Because when I go to the river, the water's freezing at the campground. Always. Year round, that water's cold. But, like, the genitalia area is always the... I get my legs in there, and then I'm like, ah! It's like you got to dunk it fast. Like, but do women have the same issue? Do y'all have the same issue? Bring that chicken over here right now. That's right, girl. Does that look like pop or churches or what? See, Paula D knows what she's talking about, girl. That is self-rising flour, double dipped in water that I learned from churches. Okay. I don't know, girl. It's still not as flaky as churches, though. If you look at it, it's still, there's something else they're doing, girl. They're not telling us everything, girl. It's just like our government. They only give us enough information to keep us fucking stupid. They're not telling us everything. Because it's not as, look at it. Go to churches and buy that shit. I mean, it looks close, but it's still not the same. I don't know, girl. Maybe it is. I know their tenders aren't as fat. Church's chicken is thinner. But Church's chicken in Texas is going out of business. I don't know what's going on. They're closing every location. The one here in Pearland where we live is still surviving. I don't know what's keeping it afloat. That's right, Satin. It'll make a turd. You don't have churches? Have you ever had churches? Because they were dominant back in the 90s, like all over Texas. But all the locations, at least down here south of Houston, they're all closing. They're all closing down. I don't know what's going on. And I'm shocked that this one it stayed alive. It's just like a mile from my house. Because it sucks. But it's still making it somehow. They'd even remodeled it. They even painted it and made it all new. And like, I don't know, girl. That's what I was telling Richmond. I was like, I think churches need to just change their image. Like, remodel their shit and make it look like, because... Get a new image going. Never had churches. Yeah, church. It used to be my dad's favorite chicken. It used to be my favorite chicken until I had Popeyes. Once I had Popeyes, I was like, oh, churches. Churches. One thing about them is that they always had big pieces of chicken. Like their chicken is big. It used to be, but they had big. Like, how KFC, their shit getting smaller and smaller. Where like a chicken leg, you think you're getting like a drumlet off a fucking wing. It's like, I don't know who their chicken supplier is, but they must have giant roided up Monsanto chicken because it's like huge. And juicy and good. But other than that, I don't know. Popeyes, I think, is better. Popeyes is really my favorite. Popeyes is the bomb. And I didn't like Popeyes for years because I had tried it back when it first came out. I tried it. And I must have got a bad, it was dry. And I wasn't happy with it. And I didn't eat it for like 20 years. Girl. I had this opinion about it. And then I finally tried it again and I realized, oh, it's pretty good, girl. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my my recent Chick-fil-A video. I wasn't a fan of Chick-fil-A. I couldn't understand the huge following, but actually after I tried it again, it is good. It is good, and their chicken sandwich actually, in my opinion, tastes pretty close to the Popeyes. It's just it doesn't have any sauce on it. But then somebody told me, yeah, but you can ask for sauce. They just don't put it on there. So, but during that whole chicken war, I was on Popeye's side the whole time. You've never had Chick-fil-A? Never will. Let's see here. How are you guys? Jerry Mesa? Well, your name is hard to pronounce. How are you guys? Oh, we're fine, girl. As soon as we can figure out how to pronounce your name. Girl, I gotta take a piss. Y'all wanna go outside and take a piss with me? It's like, we never been on a piss live, Steve? Yeah, well, you about to, girl. I usually piss over here behind the boat. This is the boat. Okay, it's still hooked to the truck, kinda. Oh, did I just show me? I gotta take a piss, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all stare at the steering wheel of the boat while I take a piss, girl. Y'all okay with that? Like, Steve, are you really peeing outside? Yeah, girl, because my bathroom is upstairs in this house, and I ain't walking up there. Okay. So I just pissed outside. Yeah, that's what a man does. That's what a real man does, girl. Shit. Steve, I can't believe you just peed outside. I do. You never know what you're going to get when you go live. But now I got to wash my hands. Okay. Could you hear it? Because you know why? You know why I can hear it, Satin? Because I got a giant ego, girl. Let me wash my hands. Well, I just love that dollar store soap. So good. What's going on? What's going on here? So is everybody hey, I want to know for sure. Okay, Richmond's asking me, we've been invited to a Halloween party up in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's my brother's ex-wife, my deceased brother, his ex-wife. And of course, I'm kind of excited to go because I want to see my niece. My niece is going to be there. But my imaginary husband was like, what are we going to wear? What kind of costume? I was like, I don't know, girl. I could go as just Big Gay Steve. But we're trying to figure out what kind of costume. But what I want to know, what are y'all going to wear for Halloween? Everybody got their Halloween costume figured out? Girl, I got a prison costume. I got this mask here that I bought. Girl, $16 on Amazon. That's cheap for this. And it looks like the real one for the movie, girl. And they'll deliver it the next day, they said. But then they didn't, they said. And then it came like 3 days later, they said. But that's Prime, girl. That's what you pay $167 a year for. Lies. What's everybody gonna be? I want to know what everybody's gonna be for Halloween, girl. I need to be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man said. I'll have to Google that because I don't know what that means. Are you trying to say I'm fat, girl? Or the Michelin Man, maybe. John's gonna. My brother-in-law, he's gonna go as Big Gay Steve. I doubt it, girl. I doubt. My brother-in-law ain't trying to be no Big Gay Steve. I need a drink. Y'all drive me to drink. I was gonna quit. I was gonna quit smoking today and drinking. But oh, y'all are just too high maintenance. We got fake ass Diet Dr. Pepper too. It's called Dr. B from HEB. Dr. B. Girl, this tastes better than real Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper now in Texas is almost $9 for a 12 pack. Now, I know if you live out there in New York, California, you're like, girl, that's cheap. I used to pay $2.50 for that same 12 pack of Diet Dr. Pepper. Now it's up to $8, almost $9. So I buy these fake ass Diet Dr. Peppers made by HEB. I love my HEB. If y'all come to Texas, I lived in California for like a little short period, and everybody asked me, so what did you miss about Texas? And I said HEB. And everybody was like, what? I was like, yeah. If you ever come to Texas, go to a good HEB. Go to a big one. Grocery store. It will just, it'll blow your mind. I just couldn't find any grocery stores in California like that. They have all the shit. You just have to visit one to see what it's about. But they're a very successful company. They're a Texas-based company. They started in San Antonio, Texas. And they started as just little, tiny grocery store. Not tiny like 7-Eleven, but small town grocery stores. They were opening up like in little towns. And they were called HEB Pantry. And then they started like, what I love about HEB is wherever they build a store, they're extremely engaged to the demographic that lives in that area. So if there's a lot of Hispanic people in that area, African people, or white people, whatever, they're very, they pay attention to where they're at. Okay, they don't try to just see Kroger. My dad worked for Kroger for many years, and their headquarters was up in Ohio, and they kept trying to push their Ohio shit on Texas all the time. And that's why my dad was so successful at that job. Well, not with corporate, but his profits were high because he knew what Southern people like down here, and so that's what he put in his stores and everything. And he was always getting in trouble for it because corporate was like, no, we want you to serve roast beef that's boiled. And he's like, bitch, no, in our deli we're going to serve brisket that's smoked. He knew where he was. You got to know what neighborhood you're in. You can't just waltz in a neighborhood. It's like, okay, everybody's going to eat sushi now, girl. You know, it's, I don't know, it's, we're going to be all politically correct and we're going to eat sushi. Whatever, girl. He just knew where he was. He was like, okay, the people that live in this town aren't trying to eat caviar, and they're not trying to eat boiled pot roast. Down here we smoke brisket, and that's what we're going to do. So that's what HEB does. They're very conscious. Every store is different. Like you go in, and they know what neighborhood they're in. And so they cater to the people who live in that neighborhood. And it's just wonderful. They carry so many different things. Like, if more grocery stores did that, they would be so profitable. They would be so profitable. Cage, everyone's welcome here. Well, does Cage not think he's welcome? Is it Keg? Keg Cook? Who are you, Keg? Yes, HEB does have a wonderful cheese, but girl, they have a wonderful everything department. I just love them. I love HEB. They're just, like I said, they started out these little pantry stores, and now they're dominating. They're running Kroger out of business, Walmart. Everybody they open even Walmart gets nervous when they open a HEB across the street because nobody wants to go to Walmart anymore. Like they kick everybody's ass, and their prices are good. It's an extremely well run company. And what I've heard, this is a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but like the what is it, the CEO or whatever of HEB, like he just walks around in like normal clothes and shit. And if you come into their corporate office and you're wanting a job, like you better be careful who you're talking to because you might be talking to him. Because he don't dress like the original owner was Charles Butt. That's where the HEB Butt, the B comes from. Butt. Charles Butt. Anyway, girl, I don't know the whole history. But anyway, he dresses in normal clothes, so you never know who you're talking to. And he might be interviewing you outside before you go in the door. And you don't even know who you're talking to. You're a child of God, Satan. So am I, girl. We all are. So what's going on? Did I miss something? Girl, somebody call you Satan. Hey, Cage. Is that how you say your name, Cage? I don't know how to pronounce K-A-G. I'm assuming it's Cage. Normally it would be. You're more than welcome to hang out with us, girl. We love you all the time, but if you're gonna bring drama, there's a gazillion other places you could go. But if you wanna have some love in your heart and eat some badass chicken tenders with us, girl, party with you, girl. Damn, why am I picking up so many of those tonight? I don't understand what's happening. Never used to happen. Girl, they have a piece of cheddar cheese is badass on his fake ass Church's tenders. Hello, sir. Sahib Singh Anita. Sahib Singh Anita. I don't know if I'm saying that right, okay? Don't beat me up because I don't know. I didn't pass the 5th grade. Barbecue sauce, girl. You know what I got? Shit. I got the Hawaiian. And the label's kind of funky because we took this on our camping trip and it was floating in the ice chest full of ice. So the label kind of peeled off, girl. We're still using this shit. You know what? That would be good. Satin, you're just running this whole live. Shit. Without Satin, we'd be fucked tonight, girl. I'm telling you. So I'm gonna put some Hawaiian, some Hawaiian barbecue sauce. Girl, son, I didn't think about it. You know, a lot of people do eat barbecue sauce with their tenders. Girl, where's Suzanne Summers? Poor baby, she passed away. I need her Thigh Master about now. Girl, she sold a lot of Thigh Masters, didn't she? Mm. 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 There you go, Satin. There you go. Let's set it off. I don't need the ranch or blue cheese. Shit. You know what's weird? Look how, like the first batch I cooked, the batter's kind of flat looking. I didn't do anything different. It's kind of flat looking. And then look at the second batch. It's kind of flaky like it's supposed to be. What happened, girl? Did I not double dip these in water? I know I did. I know, Suzanne Summers. You know, you want to hear a weird, weird story? Hmm? I had not heard, I knew who she was. I had not heard about her or from her in years. Frankly, had forgot about her ever since I quit watching Three's Company. Well, apparently when she died, whoever's in charge of her YouTube or whatever was pushing videos out. So it came across my feed. Never seen it before, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I remember her. Oh, yeah, girl, Thigh Master bitch. It didn't work on me, but okay, I still love you. I subscribed to her channel. I'm like, oh, cool, Suzanne Summers. She's no longer like a famous actress, but now she's gonna get famous on YouTube and blah blah blah. I subscribed to her. The next day, I'm driving to work. I'm listening to the radio, and then they announced that she passed away. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was tripping. I was like, how is that possible? I just subscribed to her last night. But apparently, she'd been sick for a while. So if you look at her YouTube or TikTok or whatever the fuck, it's getting rammed with a lot of videos of her right now. But I don't know if it's videos they've held back in anticipation of her death or what. But anyway, it kind of threw me off guard because I was like, wait a minute. I was expecting to get all this new Suzanne Summers. Oh, girl, I used to watch you during the Three's Company. Y'all just talking to each other. You're paying attention to nothing I'm saying. Just asking each other's questions and shit. Put the lid on this motherfucker. Damn, Steve. Damn. I'm burping a lot. Hey, Variana. Am I saying that right? Variana? Well, that is a name I've never heard before. That is a unique. I like that. Variana. That's so much better than Steve. What are you going to name your child? Steve. Okay, girl. What are you going to name your child? Variana. Girl, my parents was lacking. Lazy motherfucker. That's what it was. They were just too lazy to spit out some more syllables. Avariana. Avariana. I like that. That is unique. I've never heard that before. It's not how you say your name. Well, see, I knew I was going to fuck it up, girl. So sound it out. Avariana. Well, that's how it's spelled, girl. Is it kind of French? Like Avargiana. Avargiana. Girl, see? That's what happens when you go to the public school system. Ava Rihanna, is that what you think, Sherry? Ava Rihanna? She just confirmed it. Ava Rihanna. Ava Rihanna. Okay, I'm sorry, girl. I have to admit, though, I'm going to name my next child Avariana. I don't know if you like it or not, but that's what I'm now. As soon as I adopt a child, shit, Avariana. Although I like Avania, I like the way you say it too. Ariana. Ava. Ariana. Thank you, Wildcat. Thumbs up at me. I'm so blessed that you guys want to tune in to me and watch me burn some chicken on your Saturday night. I know y'all got shit to do. You ain't got to sit here and watch this bullshit. But I love you for it. I love it. I love it, girl. I don't know what to do now. I'm done cooking my chicken. I'm full. So now I got this giant pan of chicken tenders and shrimp. Oh, I guess me and my imaginary husband will be eating pretty good. So I got now tartar sauce and cocktail sauce and barbecue sauce and cheese sauce, everything but ranch and blue cheese. So this flour, this leftover flour, I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc. This water dipping sauce, I'm gonna pour it in the damn sink. Oh, God, Lord. So, I don't know if y'all were on earlier. I know I'm gonna repeat myself. But this mask, I put the Jason mask on. And we were out fishing today in the boat, and there was a party boat. And I put this on. We passed the party boat. And I was just looking at him like, yeah, he does. Just kind of looks at you all blank. They were laughing and taking pictures. I thought that was so funny, girl. Because I just felt bad for them. Because when you go on the party boats, girl, you're getting ripped off anyway. They're charging you like $50. Take you out in the bay. And you ain't going to catch no fish. It's crowded. The bathrooms don't work. It's a fucked up. I would never go on one of them party boats. I'm telling you. My dad took me on one years ago. I would never do it again. Okay, girl. Oh, y'all check it out tomorrow. I gotta teach Michael Myers. I gotta teach this bitch how to drive tomorrow. He needs to get his driving test, so he's got to pass his driving test. So y'all be looking out for that video tomorrow. I'm gonna teach him how to drive, girl. He's got to pass. Girls, because it's hard to drive around town and murder people if you ain't got a license, girl. Get pulled over and cops are always fucking with you. Shit. Okay. That's the reason coming. I don't know what y'all laughing at. Shit. I ain't reading. Let me scroll back. What's for dessert? Girl, you know what, Satin? Satin, I'm paying more attention to Satin than the rest of you bitches because she helped me cook this chicken. If I left it up to y'all, this shit would have been burnt the fuck up because y'all ain't helping Big Gay Steve at all. Oh, actually, everybody's looking out for me. I just scroll down. But, okay. Podcast says, oh my God, I used to dress up as your imaginary husband and drive down to Galveston and have him roll back and forth and look at people while you at the stoplights and video. The problem is, Wildcat, is I weigh about 200 pounds more than him, so it's hard for me to pull off being my imaginary husband. Well, thank you, Izzy. I like my glasses too. I got eye sensitivity. Do I have any kids? No. Well, actually, I do right here, girl. You want to see them? Bitch 1 and bitch 2. See what I mean? They're hateful to each other. They're disrespectful. They living at home until they're 25 years old. Typical kids these days. Prada, tell everybody how worthless you are. Dolce, tell everybody how worthless you are and how you like to shit behind the TV. Huh? You know, when we move, girl, we're going to need a bulldozer to get all that poop behind the TV, girl. Wasn't it funny in this guy was a video with the person that was dressed up like an exorcist? Oh, yeah, did you see that in the front seat of that Corvette? That was hilarious. Satin says, be nice to my puppies. Girl, I'm about to make some Filipino adobo with these bitches. You know what? They're spoiled rotten. Y'all want some chicken tenders? Come here. Satin's getting on my ass, girl. You want some chicken tenders? Come here, baby. I'll show you. You want to see something? You want to see what kind of pig this bitch is? Dolce, you hungry? I knew you'd show up then, bitch. There you go. There's a piece of chicken for you and then a piece of chicken for you. See? See? She got both of them. She don't get proud of nothing. Hold on, bitch. Let me show you. There's a piece of chicken for you and then a piece of chicken for you. See? If I want Prada to have anything, I have to hand feed her, girl. You're a pig. You're an evil, evil pig. Go back to your cage. Go get in your cage. Go get in your cage. Go. Go. Go get in your cage. See? See how they are? See how the evil bitch is? She won't let Prada have nothing. They're already back. I know my chicken tenders are good. They're like, fuck that cage. I want some more chicken tenders. There you go, Prada. I know, girl. Here. I'm getting this one. Good. Here you go, Prada. You can have that one. Alright. Go shit behind the TV or piss on the couch or something. I gotta have a cleaning crew come over. Dolce has gotten big, right? Because she eats everything. She's a pig. Why are you such a pig, Dodo? They ate, oh my God, I already fed them like rice and chicken, and then they're eating tenders. And do I know Spanish? Eva Rihanna, you don't want to know the Spanish that I know. It's not the good Spanish. Izzy, hold on. Izzy says, I'm 79 years old and I go to Walmart and I only ride the horse that moves up and down. I don't get paid. Are you serious? Are you a troll or is this for real? You like your wife, UWU. I don't know what that means. I don't know what shorthand means. I don't know what none of this young shit fucking. You can't say LOL. LOL is about the only thing I know. Okay, beyond that, girl, you have to speak it. Are you really 79? And y'all never have answered me. What the fuck you gonna be for Halloween? Satin, how do I set you up as a moderator? Can I do that? I know you can't on TikTok. I can make you hall monitor. Can we be best buddies? Izzy says, I don't know, girl, how much do you make a year? I mean, shit, girl. If you make like $400,000 a year, shit, maybe so. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing, Izzy. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It depends on whether or not I like you. And I usually can suffice that within 10 minutes of our first meeting. Make her hall monitor. How can I do that, guys? Can I make like a... You're going to be a Dino. You have to click in your box, Steve, of your video. My box? Oh, this box? No. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. Wildcat. Me and my imaginary husband are having a discussion lately. We're thinking about flying out to Sacramento because I told him that I want to do a mukbang with Wildcat, and he's like, "Well, I got family out there, girl." I'm like, "I know." Look up what UWU means on Google. Girl, you think I got that much time? I barely got enough time to wash the clothes, fucking feed the dogs, go to work. Izzy. You want me to Google shit, girl? I don't even Google when my life insurance is about to expire. I just let it expire. I don't got time for that. You're Spanish and English? Oh, Lord. Okay, I will say anything you want me to be in Spanish. Ava, Rihanna. I don't know any Spanish. I did have a friend one time that told me, what did he say, girl? It's been many years. ¿Dónde está las cantinas de los jotos? He taught me that. He says something like good morning. Chichi for free. Chi-Chi's got that, what do you call it? Timeshare. Yeah, that's right, girl. We might have to check that out, Wildcat. But you know, my husband works for Hilton. We could stay in like for $30 a night. But hey, a timeshare is probably better than Hilton. Halo. Guess what? My passcode joke. Some of y'all ain't making no sense, girl. Eres imbunes. What does that mean? Eres imbuna persona. I took Spanish class, girl. I just don't know what that means. It's been so many years. Oh, it's her own Airbnb cat? Yeah. So, yeah. It's probably better. Freaks do come out at night, son. I'm telling you, girl. It's a fully loaded kitchen, barbecue pool. Yeah, girl. Imaginary husband! Cocaine is a hell of a drug, girl. I'll talk to him in the morning, girl. Halo. You want to ask me a riddle, girl? I can't even remember how long to fucking cook chicken tenders. You want to... Girl, you're on the wrong live. I love you, girl. You're always welcome here, but don't be trying to riddle me. I couldn't even remember how long to cook the chicken tenders. And then we got Ava Rihanna over here trying to speak Spanish to me, girl. I could barely speak English. We could, Wildcat. We could have a hell of a time. He's got family all over San Francisco and some in Sacramento. So, and I got some family out there and somewhere near Sacramento now. She's in love with Jesus now, so she's just running all over the place. But I don't know where she's at any given time. Any local church, I could probably find her, girl. Except when she comes to Texas, she don't let us know she's here. Me and my sister. But that's another discussion. Oh, is that what Ava Rihanna said? I was a good person? Really? My sister knows Spanish better than I do. Okay, persona means you're a nice person. Oh, she just confirmed it, Sister Sherry. Well, thank you, Ava Rihanna. I try to be, girl. It's hard, though. I think most people are good. Most people are good. You know, social media, when you look at it, it only shows the bad shit because that's what gets views, girl. Think about it. Am I going to post a video of somebody, you know, opening the door for somebody at the convenience store? No. But I'm damn sure going to show you the video of somebody getting the shit whooped out of them because that gets views. So, our society isn't as bad. It's not any worse than it was when I was a kid. It's just now we could see it. Because we all got a fucking TV, phone, camera, computer, 24/7 in our face pocket. You know, it's just right here. It's right here. Okay. You have an instant portal into the world. You can see everything that's going on. I don't think things are any worse. Oh, people are more crazy now. Girl, we've always been crazy. It's just now you can see it on your iPhone 24/7. So don't let it get you down. Turn your iPhone off. It's okay. Y'all do know that, right? I was trying to tell my imaginary husband that today. He had a coworker that was bugging the shit out of him. And I was like, girl, you know you can just turn that phone off and enjoy the fishing day and our lovingness and romanticalness and out here in the ocean. Girl, he couldn't bring himself to believe that he could turn the phone off. It's like, really? Like, You just think you can't turn your phone off? Like, bitch, turn it off. Fuck. If it's that big a problem, it'll you can deal with it later. Yeah. It's okay, girl. Just turn your phone off once in a while. I think we should. You know how we have National Taco Day and National this and that, and National Big Dick Day and all that stuff. I think we should have National Shut Your Fucking Phone Off for a whole week day. That's one day. Actually, shut your phone off for a week. That's what we should all do. But then y'all wouldn't see Big Gay Steve for a whole week. But I'm okay, girl, because I'll still be here when you get back. If y'all need a break, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You just comment, hey, bitch, I needed a break because I just shut my shit off, girl. It's like, it's okay. I still love you. 1 week. Oh, there's a lot of comments to read. I love you, Poppy. Is that for me or is that for somebody else in the chat? I hope it's for me, girl. But if it is, I'll take it. Thank you, baby. I love you too, Poppy. Treat me like what? White tits? If bed bugs live in beds, where do cockroaches live? Big speaker, man. I gotta know that. I gotta know where big cockroaches live. Oh, shit. I know, Wildcat. What is going on in this live tonight? We're getting all kind of crazy folks jumping in. You know why? It's because I'm getting so popular, like Big Gay Steve. Ever since I did the Trailer Trash Tammy, it's exploding, girl. Everybody wants to jump in and see what's up. Now I don't know why she don't answer anybody's comment. Okay, Halo. The riddle is, what appears once in a minute, twice in a moment, but not once in 1,000 years? Okay. It appears once in a minute, twice in a moment, but not once in a girl. I'm not even gonna attempt to try to dissect that one. You're gonna have to lay it all out, girl, like a lasagna, layer by layer. I'm not gonna get it. That's right, Cinnamon. How you gonna see Big Gay Stevie turn his shit off, girl? I don't know, girl. With all this inflation and stuff, I've been thinking about how I could cut corners and what I could turn off. And the intranet was one of the things that came to mind. I was like, do we really need internet, girl? I mean, we got unlimited data. Maybe we could... Well, we live in the country, so it would take me like 3 years to upload a video. And I would probably never get to see any of y'all shit unless I was at a Starbucks getting some Wi-Fi. So I go ahead and still pay for the stupid internet, but yeah. Oh, God, y'all are commenting so fast. Okay, how will we see? Okay, right, Cinnamon. Okay, Steve, we need to get you to set moderate. How do I do that? You know what? I'm okay with it, though, until it gets completely out of hand. It's not out of hand. It's just people jumping in, like making like a comment. They just see me, you know, yeah, make some shit. Maybe I could turn them, girl. It's all about what do you call it? Conditioning, girl. That's what they want to say. Is like, you're conditioning them, girl. You take this straight one and you just pretty soon, girl, sleeping with you in your tent, girl. Name me a country for it. Okay, it is getting out of hand, Wildcat. I think you're right. We got RGQ here. So I click on Satin. And it'll... Add as moderator. There we go. Well, managing or standard can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. Can manage blocked words and change chat mode. I think just standard, girl. Okay, sad. You're in charge. Because I've never had this problem before. Triple T. Triple T says, I'm at work. Girl, when are you not at work? Shit, you always at work, girl? Me too, honey. I love Triple T. If y'all don't know who Triple T is, y'all need to go subscribe. He's I just love me some Triple T. Okay, I made her moderator. Chick laugh. Sat was like laughing like shit. I don't want this job, bitch. Do I know how to say friendship in Spanish? No, honey. Like I said, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, but that was because in my defense, both of my Spanish teachers were white. Okay? And they claimed to have lived in Mexico. That's how they learned. It's like, oh, we sold everything we had and we moved to Mexico and we smoked a lot of pot and drank a lot of Corona, girl, even though it's the worst beer in Mexico, girl. But we were Mexican, girl, and we took some of that white sand and we put it in a shampoo bottle and we kept it in our shower for a long time. We went back to Canada and we were like, oh, remember, Calica Playa del Carmen, girl? Oh, so let's go back to Mexico. We're going to open up a fruit stand and all that bullshit. So that's the kind of Spanish teachers I had, okay? It didn't work out too well. Because all I know how to say is, donde es las cantinas de los otros? That's all I know. I don't know what even that means, girl. What does that mean? Donde es las cantinas de los otros? I was told it means, good morning, welcome, we have free breakfast here at the Hilton. That's what I was told it means. Anyway. Oh, girl, I can't see the comments. What does it mean, Rihanna? Laugh out loud. Figured it out on YouTube. That's right. Me and Satin. Satin saved this night. Believe me, girl, because when I dropped them fucking tenders in the grease, I couldn't remember when I was supposed to be timing it like 7 minutes. I didn't know what was going on. I think we might have to go back outside and pee. Potty outside. Hey, Dutch Prada? Y'all want to go potty outside? Let's go. You want to go potty outside? Let's go potty outside. Ready? Let's go, bitch. Come on, bitch. You ready to go potty outside? Okay. They run way over there, girl. Next to the road and shit. Ah, shit. I'm going to let y'all look at the, it's my Las Vegas lights under my awning. Oh. Ooh. 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 Yamaha. Dutch Prada, let's go. You ready to go back in the house? Let's go, bitches. Come on. Get your ass back in the... I'm gonna beat that ass. Come on, girl. Come on. Prada. Let's go. Come on. Come on, bitches. Come on, Dodo. Come on. Bright eye. Bitch, did you get run over out in the street? Bright eye. Probably taking a shit, girl. Dodo, where's your sister? Come on, girl. I ain't got time for this. I'm doing it live and shit. Hurry up. But she'll come back in, girl. I don't care. She'll make her way in. She'll come back, I promise. Girl, I feel so much better. Brother! Dodo, where's that bitch? Come here, bitch, come on. What are you doing over there? Come on. Come back in the house. Come on. Shit, I'm gonna make a leather belt out of your ass. Come on. Shit. I'm trying to do it live. Y'all fucking up daddy's success. I'm supposed to be a movie star by now. Fuck, it's been like 2 years. I ain't even got no success or nothing. I'm still like... This YouTube thing is slow, girl. Oh, Brett. Better wash my hands. That's right, girl. Ah! Alright. I'm good now. My imaginary husband texting me from upstairs. Okay. Where'd little Texas go? He fell off somewhere off in there. Are you still there, little Texas? I can't even see. I'm trying to read some comments now. I had something interesting for y'all. I was cooking earlier. Now you done cooking? What do you got to do? Put the dogs out to piss. You want to watch me wash dishes and load the dishwasher? Hey, girl. Let's load the dishwasher. The dishwasher loading. 101, girl. Rinse your bowl. Place it in the dishwasher. Okay. You never know what kind of stinky shit can be all up in there. Alright. That's enough of that. Time is it, girl? It's 9:49. I'm 53 years old, girl. It's time to go to bed. All you youngsters want to stay up all night. I gotta put this flour away, though. Hold on. You know what, girl? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this flour. I'm gonna put it right in the seafood mixture, because I told y'all I like to mix my flours and my seafood fries and all that shit. Just keep mixing it. Honestly, it makes like a badass batter eventually. I don't know what it is, but every time a zipper gets around me, it has such a hard time closing. Zippers just always want to stay open around me, girl. Okay, girl. So what we got going on? Hello, Don S. Watt. All this Spanish crossover English makes me feel like I'm at a gas station, the Shell gas station. That flour is contaminated. Correct. Satin. But, after I bag it up, I put it in the freezer. Okay. And it freezes. And it gets hard. Which is a good thing in most scenarios. But then I sift it before I reuse it. I usually sift it through a sifter or colander. Pour it in here and I separate the chunky frozen pieces that might be contaminated, like leftover seafood pieces and whatnot. And then I reuse the sifted part. That's what I do, girl. But you're gonna fry in oil, girl. At 400 degrees, ain't nothing gonna live through that anyway. What is my favorite car? My favorite car, girl? One that's paid off. One I don't owe no payments on. Well, I don't know. If I used to think if I ever hit the lotto, like I'd want like a Lamborghini. That was my dream car, but I was younger. Now, girl, it's funny. 53 years old, I'm like, Lamborghini, fuck that. I don't want that piece of shit. Everybody's first of all, every video I see of a Lamborghini on YouTube, they catch it on fire for some reason. They like to burn to the ground. But I just don't. That kind of vehicle doesn't. None of that makes any sense to me anymore. I just want a nice, reliable pickup truck. Just a pickup truck. That's my dream vehicle now. I don't care about none of that shit. Cause think about it. When you're going down the highway and you see a motherfucker pull up next to you in a fucking Ferrari, do you look over there and go, "Oh my God, he's so successful. He's rich. I want to be just like him, girl. Oh, I love him, girl." No, you think that bitch. What'd you think? Hey, did you give me some money, girl? $1.99. I had to read my glasses up to see. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh my God. That's the first time I've ever gotten any money up on this thing. That is badass. That said thanks. I'm gonna tell everybody there's this thanks button you can hit. Yeah, I used to think I'd want it like a Lamborghini or something, but as you get older, you don't give a shit about that stuff no more. You really don't. Like I said, if you think about it, when you going down the road, pulling a gas station, you see a exotic high-end car like that, your immediate instinct is to feel just a little bit of jealousy and hate. Just a little bit of jealousy and hate. I don't want people looking at me and hating me. I want people to look at me and go, "Oh, BGS, I love you, girl. I love your Nissan Sentra too, girl. It's tricked out. It's badass." That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get me a Nissan Sentra if I hit the lottery, girl. I'm going to get a 1987 model, too. I ain't getting no new one. Shit. Y'all are too sweet. People are sending me money now and everything. It's sad, and I appreciate it. Because I know your inflation up there in New York. Girl. That was the sweetest Satan. Satan. You remember the church lady from Saturday Night Live? What? You gonna give me a dream car? What? Ed what? Ed I don't even know what that is. Wildcard. You talking about McLaren? Everyone asks me who the guy in the weenie is. Yeah, she's got a big old blow up picture of the case. Hey, I that same picture was in my place of employment. Just last week, I noticed the picture was gone. It's been there for over a year, and now it's gone. We got some new manager, and she's like, girl, she's gonna be gone. I've been at this company 4 years, and I already know this bitch is not gonna last. She's one of them tattletale employees. Like, she's taking pictures of people doing shit, and like, I'm like, girl, I've been here 4 years. I'm sorry. You trying to suck up to the boss? He is not. He's gonna fire you just as fast as anybody else. But anyway, she a big old tattletale. But anyway, I have a feeling she's the one that removed the picture of me eating a big hot dog at Sonic out of our. It's right up there in the cabinet where they put the EEOC or the right to work in America as long as you cross over here illegally. Board. she. That picture's been there for over 2 years, and now it's gone suddenly. So, Miss Tattletale took it down, I'm sure. I'll just post another one even more risque. Okay, I'm missing Erbo Car. I'm trying to read all your comments, girl. Don't get mad if I skip over you. Just repeat your comment. If I skip your comment and I don't say nothing, don't go, that bitch. He's playing favorites. No, just say it again. And I promise I won't call you out and say, damn, you're a repetitive bitch. I won't say that. I'll just say, oh, hey, person. Thanks for the comment. Joe Smith. Joe. Poor baby. You couldn't have a more common name, could you? Joe Smith. That's like Jane Doe, girl. Have you ever been murdered? Have you ever been missing? We can put out a silver alert right now for Joe Smith. Poor Joe Smith. I love you, Joe Smith. I'm just don't. I love you, girl. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, Joe Smith is like. How lazy were your parents? Your last name's already Smith. Your mom just went through several hours of painful, excruciating labor, and it's just like, what do you want to name this baby, girl? Joe, girl, get it off my lap. Order me some food. I want some of them fried shrimp. How? Come on, girl. If your last name is Smith, you got to come up with a name like Rihanna, like the other chick that's on here. You gotta have a fancy name, girl. You can't just have Joe. Joe, I love you, girl. Joe's already like, I'm gonna say something hateful to this bitch because he's already attacking me. Here I am saying hi to everybody on his page, and he's talking shit about my name. I'm about to tear him apart. What is that, Wildcat? No, I'm talking about the guy who used to give away money in clearinghouse sweepstakes. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Ed McMahon. You're talking about Ed McMahon. Ed McDonald. You're in my hallway near the front door welcoming everyone. Well, that's creepy. Satin. Girl, we always wanted him. Steve is officially drunk. You know, Satin is amazingly in tune with this whole video. like right down to the cooking times, to what's, as we would say on the streets, she knows what's up. She knows what's up. Yeah, Steve might have had a little few too many. Orlando Perez, you know what? I love that name. Orlando. I just love that name. And Perez. Was it? I'm sorry. No. It's not Perez. It's Paez. Oh, shit. Another name I can't pronounce. I'm going to get the shit beat out of me now, girl. Okay, let's just go with Orlando, girl. I love Orlando. I don't know why I love that name. I've always, if I ever have a little gay child, little gay, big, tiny gay Steve, I'm gonna name him Orlando. I like that name. I've always loved that name, Orlando. And Josh. I don't know. Orlando, Josh, Big Gay Steve. I think that sounds good. Oh, I like that Wildcat. I'm going to have to use that one. We don't call it drunk. We call it personality. Yeah, I love that. Where you want me to put you in the bathroom? Probably hugging the toilet, girl. Podcast. If you have a lot of children, you better slow your roll. You want you to know Brett can't have babies. Girl, like I said, we'll keep trying, but it keep coming out looking like shit. You know what is funny about that? Honestly, we were growing my bourbon go. Oh, here it is. Shit. I'm not gonna sit and spin up in this motherfucker. A friend of ours we went to visit recently, you know, she's always pushing us to adopt children and whatnot. You know, and I don't know. I think I'd be a good dad. Okay, I'm 53. I think I could offer the kids some really boring fucking knowledge. They could probably take to school with them and be the biggest nerd in the world and get the shit kicked out of them. I need some Dr. Pepper, girl. And all that. But, you know, I don't know, girl. At my age, I don't know if I want to mess with a child. I mean, they don't always come out perfect. They don't. What if I get one of them crazy kids? You know, one ends up in jail every Saturday night calling me, asking me for bail money and shit like that. Kind of like my brother was. You want to hear a story? My dad. One time my brother went to jail. My real brother, not Woody. My brother went to jail. My dad goes down to the little town he was in jail, and he bails him out, right? They bring him out, and as soon as he comes out, my dad's thinking he's just going to get in the car and go home with me. As soon as he comes out, some more cops show up, and they're like, oh, no. He's got a warrant in our town, too, so we're going to take him over here. So my dad had to drive to the other city and pay some more bail money to get him out of that jail. And then at that time, another city showed up like, oh no, he's got warrants in our town too. Girl, those your kids don't always end up sweet and loving and just, you know, valedictorian and lead of the prom and all this shit. Sometimes they're not the best socially. Yeah. So my brother's option was to go to the army, or he was going to go to jail. That's what the judge gave him. Like, you go to the jail, or you go to the army. So he ended up going into the armed forces. So that's what's out there protecting America, girl. Criminals. I can't even see all shit no more. Tell John to put the clothes in the dryer. Girl, you live with John. No kids, Rosie's addict says. Right, girl? Everybody wants kids. It's been, you know what? I'm the American dream was sold to me hook, line, and sinker since I was a little kid, girl. I've been hearing about the American dream. American dream. You grow up, you buy a house, you start a family, you get in debt for 67 years, and you die barely paying your shit off. Hopefully you got enough life insurance to cover the debt so your wife don't have to fucking go move under the bridge on I-95 on the way to Miami. It's like the American dream is so much bullshit. It really is. Ain't no such thing anymore. I mean, there never was, really. The American dream. Hold on, girl. Here's some more bait. Some more bait, girl. We're all sold this idea of buy a house. Buy a house, pay it off, retire. You never own that house. You never actually own it. A lot of my friends are now selling their expensive homes and they're moving into RVs because the upkeep is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. The cost of the taxes and just fuck, girl. Keep up a house. It's expensive as fuck. So a lot of people are moving into RVs now. Which I love that idea. Shit, I told my imaginary husband we should do that. Because if you don't like your neighbor, girl, you can just start the engine and drive the fuck off. Bye. It's a great, in my opinion. Look at this bitch. Just look at, I want y'all to see what I'm dealing with. What? What do you want? Don't you? What do you want? Go get in your cage. Y'all go get in your cage. Go. Go get in your cage. Go get in your cage. Good girls. Fucking bitches. Staring at me. They've eaten like 10 pounds of food. Anyway. Alright, girl. What time is it? 10? That's late enough. Y'all got a life, don't you? I'm gonna read a few more comments and we're gonna shut this shit down, girls. I'm tired. Plus, I got a husband upstairs that's half my age. What am I doing down here on the camera? What is wrong with you? Say it louder. What? What do I need to say? My house is so nice. Oh, well, thank you, girl. Sherry Cole's, my sister, her husband, my brother-in-law, built this house with his bare hands, girl. He didn't even use a hammer. He just used his big old... He used something, girl. Drive them nails in. But he built this place. Built this. And look, I'm going to show you, girl. You want to see? Look at this stained glass. I'm not going to show it off now. He found these stained glass doors at like, what was it? Sister Cole? Some kind of garage sale. She knows the whole story. But he got these doors at like a super cheap price. Because look, it's got like a little tiny crack right here. Like you don't even notice the crack until I point it out. But he got these doors. This is like a $3,000 solid wood, stainless steel. I'm thinking about my dildo, girl. Stainless glass door. There's a tiny little crack, girl. Super cheap. And this one over here, same thing for the utility room. Don't be looking at my utilities. My nasty ass. But this has got a beautiful, solid, thick ass door, girl. Shit. He got them cheap. I'm proud. It's pretty. It is pretty. My house is not pretty. It's actually messy. I got shit everywhere, girl. Look at cookbooks and shit in the sink, and I got a new wave and a crock pot and a rice cooker and a fryer and some chicken tenders. That's your quick little house tour. Y'all want to go outside and pee again? Richmond just texted me, my God, please don't show the house. It's not bad. Are you watching? You must be watching this video. He says it's not funny. It's not nasty. It's just normal. Yeah, it would mess up your OCD. Right. Yes. I'm telling you. Yeah, my sister's husband built this house, and he did a great job. It's beautiful. Did a good job. I love you too, Wildcat. Where's the weed at, Steve? CJ Johnson. We have to drive about 6 hours south to get to the weed. I got a friend in Laredo, though, who could hook you up, believe me. Can I tell that story? Okay. When I used to be a long haul truck driver, and I used to go down to Laredo, Texas a lot because we had a terminal down there. And I had a friend that I met. I don't even remember how we met. I just met him somehow. I honestly don't even remember how we met. But anyway, every time I go to Laredo, he would pick me up. He had a boyfriend. He usually picked me up. He had his boyfriend with him. But he would always take me out to eat with him and stuff. It was a fun time, you know. But then one time, he's like, we got to go to my house for a minute. Is that cool? And I'm like, okay, girl. He lived right near the Mexican border, Texas-Mexican border. And we go to his house, and his mom's in there. She's like cooking enchiladas. She's like, hey, mijo, like a Mexican woman. I'm like, hey. And we go out the back door, and then there's like a garage in the back that they converted to another house, and that was kind of like his apartment or whatever the fuck he lived in. And we go back there, and he shows me, no shit, this bag of marijuana that he had. It was at least a 2 pound, like the big, not the gallon Ziploc, the 2 gallon Ziploc that you can get at the store, like, and it was packed. And I'm not talking about a little weed. I'm talking so full of marijuana you could barely close it. Like, he was just like, he showed me that. I'm like, holy shit. He's like, yeah. He's like, so he was like a weed dealer, and I didn't even know it. But I'm not really into weed, so I didn't, other than the fact that it was a large amount. It did freak me out, but I was like, it was crazy to see that much weed in one spot. Cause like that much weed would make make headline news if you got caught in Arkansas with it. He was just like sporting it at his house, like, hey, let's go high, girl. Ah. You wanted me to eat dessert? Oh, I'm sorry, Sat. No, okay, I forgot. Hold on. I do have these. What the fuck is that, Steve? That is from Red Ribbon, and it's called a butter mamon. It's like a little Filipino pastry thingy from Red Ribbon. We got a shitload of these in our refrigerator, and that would be dessert, probably. If we wanted to eat dessert. Ooh, girl, it's moist. It's like a big old cupcake, girl. It's very moist. I don't know what this tastes like. I just seen them in the bottom of the refrigerator. We don't do dessert, girl. It's a lot of weed. I know, Rosie. Too bad I'm not a weed connoisseur. I'd have bought most of it. So this is a what is that called, bro? From Red Ribbon, a butter Mormon. Must have several wives. The butter Mormon. So it's just like a big piece of angel food cake that's wet on top. Okay. 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 Damn, girl. That's terrible. Oh. I know I keep asking this question, but I don't see it in the comments. Anybody tell me what they're gonna be for Halloween? I keep missing that. Does anybody know? Uh, It's like Wildcat was like angel food cake. This has no angels. It's like demon food cake. Okay. Does anybody know not dressing up? Okay, so okay, I'm gonna put you down as not dressing up. I'm just curious, girl. You don't know yet, Rosie. You're gonna be a hooker. Cinnamon's gonna be a Batman. Well, I think Robin was pretty much. She could go. You could go as Robin, Wildcat, because I think Robin was actually Batman's boy toy. That was like the early '60s way of letting us know that there was little Twinkie gay boys that wanted big daddy types like big, strong Batman types. It was innuendo. We just didn't know it. Yeah. Everybody knows Robin was riding Batman. Come on. Are we really that stupid? Think about it. Two hot men running around in a convertible with fire shooting out the ass of the convertible. Come on, girl. Y'all know what was going on. I have to educate y'all on everything. Jeez. Okay, satin. Last year I dressed up as a lady with what? With curls and a moo dress and rolled down stockings, and everyone said I looked like White Medea. Oh, shit. Okay. White Medea. Wildcat says, well, you know that Wonder Woman and Wildcat. I'm sorry. I just naturally go to Wildcat. You know that. Oh, shit. Oh, girl. Bitches. Stop. Y'all need to get along. These bitches. Well, you know that. Oh, shit, girl. Well, you know that Wonder Woman and Catwoman, they were all hooked up as hot lesbian heroes. Right? Shit. I always wonder when Wonder Woman flew around in her invisible jet, they just seen her sitting in the, if they thought that she was just taking a big shit up in the sky, because all you could see her was just sitting in a chair flying. I don't know, girl. I thought too much about those things. Why am I getting all these Hispanicos? Arlean Santos. Brazil. Damn it. It's Brazil. Celio Paulo Casio. See, I don't know what that means, girl. I didn't tell you. I took 2 years of Spanish, girl. We didn't get that far. And both my Spanish teachers were white, girl. They were still making enchiladas and flour tortillas, girl. They didn't know. They didn't know yet. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know what I'm gonna be. I don't know. I got like a prison uniform. I got the Michael Myers. I got Big A Steve. Man, I'll just be Big A Steve. Hey, just JoJo, what's up, girl? Just JoJo, just JoJo just joined us. Yeah. Just JoJo. case you're wondering, I was frying some chicken tenders and shrimp. But it's over now, girl. I know you're scared of all that, but let's just say it was all tofu. We fried tofu tonight. You've been watching Netflix. I let my Netflix go. Actually, you know what happened, Jojo? I was thinking about letting my Netflix go. I didn't really even let it go. I was just thinking about it. And then all of a sudden I got some kind of email or some shit sent through my phone and said somebody had hijacked my account and took it over. I was like, okay, girl, I don't have to pay for it no more. So it kind of made my decision for me. It was weird how it happened in that week. Like, somebody hijacked my account and took it over, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why you want to do that, but okay, you could have it, bitch. Because they just kept going up on their price. I watch Tubi now, and I got Amazon Prime, but I don't know. I see everything I need to see on those two. I don't need Netflix. Although there was some things on Netflix I am gonna say that I miss. I had some comedians on there I like to follow. And since my subscription's gone, they're gone. What'd you say, girl? I have a pizza costume? Girl, why would I want to go as a big slice of pizza? I'm already too sexy. People already want to eat me up. Well, I don't want to be... Girl, I don't want to do that. I don't need no fatal attractions, no triangulated relationships. Nothing triangulated, girl. You have Prime. Yeah. Prime excuse me. Tubi. Tubi's good too. If you haven't checked out Tubi, there's a lot of free good movie shit on there. What'd you say, Walker? I can't go as a slice of pizza. I'm a lesbian somebody. I want to pound my pizza. Girl. Oh, shit. Golden Bachelor? Girl, what is that? That sounds like one of my pee sessions. Golden shower. I'm gonna eat some, Where the hell did little Texas go? Did he fall off? Pizza isn't just for eating anymore. Okay, guys, what time is it? 10:30? Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, Wildcat. He disappeared on us. I could be a drag queen, right? You know what's funny, Sutton? Um, one of my good friends, his name was CJ Harrington. He actually won the, I don't know, one of them contests back in the 70s. Mr. Gay Houston or whatever. Mr. Gay Texas. CJ Harrington was his name. Anyway, he actually ran all the dancers in all the gay bars in Houston. The gay bars that have dancers. Any gay bar that had a dancer, CJ Harrington was the promoter or the guy, the boss. That he, he's the one that booked them and interviewed them and whatnot. But he was the one that put all that together. And I don't know, he passed away like, it's been like 2 years ago, I think, 3 years ago. But he was the one that put together all that shit. And then his friend tried to kind of take it over after that, but it proved to be too much for him. He's like, I can't handle this, girl. But anyway, I guess that's what I was getting to, Satin. I have to go, my 53-year-old brain, like I told you. When you said you could be a drag queen, CJ also put on an event every year. It was called Christmas in July. And then he had all these, I guess, drag queens and men that just want to try it or whatever. They put on this big production show during July. It was a Christmas in July, Christmas themed drag show. And all the years I knew him, I always told him, I said, I would love to be a part of that. And you could dress me up in drag, and because he knew how to do the makeup, he had, when he passed away, his roommate called me. He was like, I've been on the phone all day with companies around Houston trying to get rid of these dresses. He's got over 3,000 dresses. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. He was telling me, he's like, oh my God. Yeah, I always wanted to do the drag show thing. Never have done it. I think it would be fun though, to do it one time. But he knew how to do all of that. I should have probably done it while he was still alive. Yeah, I'm getting tired there, JoJo. I'm not any more drunk than I usually am. Sponge cake. I don't ever get like falling down, like drunk like that. I just got a little buzz. It's not fun. It's fine. It's for the kid. It's for the children. It's for the children. But yeah, I'm ready for the bed, and I'm considerate about you guys as well. I don't want y'all sitting up all night. So I have respect for that too. So I love every one of you guys. I got a video I want to do tomorrow with this bitch here. We'll see how that goes. I got a funny little video I want to film with him, but we'll see how it goes, girl. Well, I love every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hate to let you go. They're like, bitch, we got shit to do. Don't worry about us. It's like, how arrogant is that of the, the YouTuber? Like, after I sign off, nobody will have anything to do. They'll just be sitting in the recliner, twiddling their thumbs. They have no life. What will they do without Big Gay Steve? Probably the same shit we did for the past 36 hours without Big Gay Steve. We were just fine before you came live, girl. We just happened to be sitting on the toilet and didn't have nothing else to do. So we said, oh, I think I'll click on Big Gay Steve. I love you guys so much. I want to read some of this shit before I sign off. I don't want to be a bitch. Just so you know, I'm going to get your email address from Little Texas so we can plan a trip. Yes, Wildcat, we need to do something like that. I agree. Love you, Steve. I love you, Satin. Jojo, it's 11:30. I know, right? Just Jojo. Girl, you know there's a cookie in the refrigerator. You want to go take a bite of? Shit. Have a good night, everybody. I love you so much. Y'all be good to each other. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in and watching me cook. It came out pretty good, actually. Cook some bait and some. It was like, okay, Steve, sign off. We want to go to bed, bitch. I know. Good night, loving followers and subscribers. Good night, trolls. I hope you find something better to do with your life than troll people. Night, girl. Thank you, Cinnamon. Love you, bro. Night. Thank you, Wildcat. Love you so much, babies. Okay. We'll just hit the X here. Girl, usually when I hit X, it ends right away, girl.